Hey, what's up, guys? I just really quickly wanted to show you how to create a Facebook lead form if you're running a Facebook lead ad, also known as the lead generation objective. So the only way you'd ever have to do this is if for your ad campaign you've chosen lead generation. You hear a lot about Facebook lead ads. That's what this is, the lead generation. So you've selected that. You go through the ad set where you pick your audience, your placement, budget, and everything. Then you do the ad where you go through and do all the creative. You pick your image, headline, text, everything like that. And the very, very last step is to select a lead form if you already have one or create a new one. So if this is your first time doing a lead ad, you're going to need to create a new form. So you just go, this comes up automatically after you do the text and everything like that. Make sure that you select your pixel here on the last step of the ad. Make sure that it's tracking with your pixel. Then lead form. So you go to new form. And really quick, Facebook's giving us two options now. So there's two different types of lead forms. There's quantity or quality. Quantity or quality. Now, the way that they differentiate, I don't think is that big of a deal, but it puts one more step in between somebody opting in and not. So see right here, it goes from privacy policy to thank you screen right here. It adds a review step. Okay, they have to review their information before submitting, and then they have to slide this slider. So it just creates more friction. It makes people double think, I guess if that's a word. They have to think twice about submitting their information. If you are getting too many leads and you want more qualified, more serious leads, this is a great way to do that with a Facebook lead ad. But for now, we're just going to go up here to volume. You want as many leads as possible, get them into your database, follow up with them over time, get your ISA, reaching out to them. I prefer more leads than fewer personally, but it's totally up to you guys. So you pick that, then you go to intro, you do a headline. So if you're running like, free home value, if it's a home value ad or free list of homes under 300,000 or whatever it is, do a quick headline. And then you can use the image from your ad, and don't use a stupid image like this. This is an example. I didn't actually create an ad, so it took my cover photo. But you can just use the same image that's in your ad. That's easy. Or you can upload something different if you want to get fancy. I mean, if you've chosen a good, solid image, just roll with that one. All you want somebody to do is to click the give me the list or give me the home value button, open this up, submit their information. That's the goal, and that's all you want them to do. So the fewer friction points between them clicking and hitting submit, the better for you. So then you could do a little blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't, okay? In fact, you can even turn this intro off if you'd like to. So all it says is sign up by providing your info below. If you want to say free home value, whatever, you can, doesn't matter. So you can even turn that off. Then it goes to questions. Okay, then the headline, blah, 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 if you want to, or you can just leave it at this. Here's where you can do free list of homes below, whatever. Okay, then it automatically defaults to email and name. Now keep in mind, here's what's so great about the Facebook lead ads. These fields are gonna automatically populate because somebody's already logged into Facebook on their phone, they're scrolling through, and whatever email and name they have on their Facebook profile, it's going to populate those fields. So all they have to do, they don't even have to type their email and name in there. They just have to hit submit. That's it. So there's like no friction between somebody saying, hey, I want that list of homes, or I want that home value, and you getting their information. Okay. I always like to add a little bit more and ask for a phone number. I don't suggest asking for a whole bunch of these different things because hardly anybody's going to fill that out. But if your goal is to get more quality, more interested people, this might be a way to filter out the tire kickers and the people not so serious. Totally up to you and what your goal is. But for me, usually I'm just doing email, name, phone number. The reason I always like the phone number, there's nothing wrong with just getting email. But with phone number, then you can text them, you can call them, right? Phone numbers are very, very important if you're following up with somebody. So I always ask for phone number, but if I'm just trying to build my list, I won't. I'll just do email because most people don't have their phone number on their Facebook profile and they'll have to manually type that in. This way, they don't. Again, depends on what you're trying to do. All right, then the next step after they hit submit, there's this privacy policy. All right, now every single ad, you're gonna have to have a link to a privacy policy. If you have a website that already has a privacy policy, you can take that URL, put it in here, and then call it like, for me, it'd be search Salt Lake privacy policy. I'm not spelling right today. Okay, and then that shows up down here, search Salt Lake privacy policy, and it takes you right there. You have to have a privacy policy there. So if you don't have a website, figure out how, like on your blog or whatever, you can get a link to one, even if it's a blog post where you've copied and pasted a privacy policy from elsewhere. You have to have one though, and you want one because it's going to cover your ass if somebody's like, "Why are you texting me? I never gave you permission." Well, yes, they are giving you permission. So then they hit submit, goes to the thank you screen. Okay, this is where it sends them to wherever you're sending them, wherever you want them to go, or whatever information you want to deliver to them after they opt in. This is where you do it. So you can change the headline, thanks, you're all set, whatever. You know, talk to you soon, something like that. This is where you could say, like, we'll give you a call soon, or you don't even have to put anything, okay? You can just say thanks. Then the website link of where you're sending somebody. If it's a list of homes that you're sending them to, cool. Do get list of homes now, or if it's a home value, okay, you can customize that button now, and then it sends them to wherever you want. Okay, that could be, ideally a list of homes or a home value page or a seller guide on your website or something. But the key is that you have their information, you know what they want, and then you can get to them. You can reach out and respond to them. Try your hardest to respond to these leads within 5 minutes at the absolute max. Once you have all this stuff done, okay, you hit finish. It'll tell you if you have any errors. I don't. I do. Oh, because I have to do a new form name. So we'll do that. Test. Finish. Boom. There's your lead form, and then you can just confirm your ad, and your Facebook lead ad is up and running, or at least it'll be approved, and then it'll be up and running. So that's how you do a lead form.